Sunnahfollowers, protectors of the Sunnah. Sunnahfollowers, protectors of the Sunnah.
In alhamdulillah, wa salat, wa salam ala wa rasulallah. Welcome to another session of Sunnahfollowers Hadith class. And this is the 200 Hadiths for Muslim women class. And this is the class wherein we will be discussing Hadiths that relate to women in Islam and issues that pertain to women. And with that introduction, let's go ahead and get started on the Hadith for today. And the Hadith is authentic, and the source of the hadith is Dawood, and it's narrated by Bushra, who was the daughter of Safwan. One of the companions, Abdullah, who was the son of Abu Bakr, he reported that he heard Urwa, who was his nephew, say, "I came upon Marwan ibn al-Hakam." And we were talking about things that broke the wudu. And Marwan said, does it become broken if you touch the penis or the private part? Okay, hold on for a second, guys. The wrong screen is up for y'all. Okay, there it is. Can you see it now? Let's see it. Resume. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. Okay, hold on, let me fix it so y'all can see. Okay, ready? Let's try it again. There it is. Okay, this hadith is narrated, it says, Ibn Abu Bakr said he heard Urwa say that he came upon Marwan one day and went to visit him, and they were talking about the things that broke the wudu. And Marwan said, do you think that the wudu is broken just if we touch it? If I were to touch my penis, would that break my wudu? And Urwa said, I don't know. And then Marwan said, well, Bushra, who's the daughter of Safwan, told me that she heard the prophet say that if you do touch your penis, you should make wudu afterwards. And so there's the answer to that question, guys. And even to this day, we get a lot of Muslims who come to us and ask us, if I touch my private parts, does it break my wudu? Well, the answer is it depends. It depends. If you touch your private part, meaning your penis or your vagina with your bare hand, then your wudu is broken. You have to make ablution over again. But if there's a barrier between your hand and the private part, then it's not broken. For example, say you took a shower, and when you get out of the shower, you dry yourself off, and you're drying your thighs off. If you go to dry your private parts and you touch the private parts with your bare hand, you have to make wudu over. But say that you use the towel to dry yourself, and the towel is the cushion or the barrier between you and the private parts, then there's no need to make wudu over. So I hope that's clear. And this is why when you read these hadiths, you will read in Sahih Muslim another hadith similar to this, where you will see, I think it's Ibn Umar or one of the other companions says, touching the private parts does not break the wudu. And then you will see another companion, say it does. And then you'll finally see, well, it's whether or not there was a cushion in between or a barrier over the hand. So it's not that the hadiths contradict themselves. It's just that you have to learn from the people of knowledge who can tell you what Ibn Umar said, what Marwan said, what Busra said, and then put it together and tell you the most correct opinion and let you know that this was because Ibn Umar did not know that Busra also said it didn't break if you had a barrier between it. So that's the answer to that question. You know, a lot of people ask, if I touch my private parts with my bare hand, is my wudu broken? Yes. But if there's a barrier between my private part and my hand, the answer is no. And we already know about the children. We talked about that, about the urine of the baby, the male baby, you just sprinkle over you. The girl baby, you have to wash it, the urine out. You know, that question only Allah can tell you why. Some things Allah gives us the hikmah behind, and other things he doesn't, as a means of testing us to see if we will accept what he says without question, or if we're going to allow ourselves to fall into that question. So anyone would like to contribute to this hadith?
What was the hadith, Layla? I just came in here.
Okay, again, the hadith was that one of the companions went to visit another, and they were talking about the things that break the wudu. And one of the companions asked the other, do you think that touching the penis or touching the private part breaks the wudu? And the other companion said, I heard Bushra, the daughter of Safwan, say that she heard the prophet say, if you touch your penis, then you must perform wudu.
That's okay. I came in when you was explaining it. It has to be, it's not just if you're sitting up there holding on it, yeah, you got to do the wudu. But if you just got out the shower, like you said, and you got a towel and you're drying yourself off, that don't break anything.
And the towel is the barrier.
What you mean?
In other words, if you touch in other words, forget the shower. If you touch your vagina or your penis with your bare hand, you have to make another wudu. But if you have a towel or something that between your hand and the private part, it's not broken.
Yeah, that's clear. That's good.
Everybody understand?
Yeah.
And that's a question that a lot of people ask, because a lot of people get confused. So for you brothers, if you put your hands in your pants, you got to go on ahead and make a wudu afterwards. Okay? For you sisters, if you take your hands and start scratching and digging, you got to make a wudu. Okay? All right. So I want to thank everybody for joining and participating in this session of our Hadith class. Please refer to the schedule. My Tawheed class will be at 6 p.m. There will be a quiz. The quiz is already posted. So please make sure everybody is here for that class so you can continue to learn how to earn the pleasure of Allah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.